Hola, welcome to Fan for Spanish Materials. Today's video is going to be about two ways to give sequence to stories in the past. Now that we know how to use past tense, and we already say we can say yesterday I did that, and 10 years ago I did this. So now we need some connectors to give sequence to to those stories. So in English, normally what we use is 1 year later, blah 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 blah, or the week after, blah 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 blah. So we use these words later and after, and we have something very similar in Spanish. So let's have a look at the two of those ways. So the first one is this one here, where we're going to put an amount of time and then the word después. Yeah, is like very similar to this one, amount of time later, 2 years later, 3 years later. So 2 años después, 3 meses después. So después here is working as the later. Okay. Uh, Fuimos al cine y 2 horas después comimos helado. We went to the cinema and 2 hours later we ate ice cream. So as you can see, we always put the amount of time and then the word después. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. That's pretty much like how we use this. The second way is to say the week after. And as you can see in Spanish, we also put the article, yeah, and we add this word a. So we say a la and then the amount of time, or a el and then the amount of time. It could be la if the amount of time is feminine, or el if the amount of time is masculine. For example, año is masculine, so you say a el año siguiente, which becomes al año siguiente. A él equals al. If it's feminine, like semana, yeah, you say a la semana siguiente. It's like the week after, yeah, or the year after, or the day after. So it's another way to give sequence and a story in the past. Uh, so uh, let's have a look at these examples. The first one here. Apliqué al trabajo y a la semana siguiente empecé a trabajar. It's like I applied for the job and the week after I started working. This one here, second one. En 2004 terminé mi universidad y al año siguiente empecé mi maestría. In 2004, I finished my university, and the year after, I started my master's. So, as you can see here, al año siguiente, and the year after, a la semana siguiente, and the week after. So I just want to again specify when we use this. So let's say we are here and this is present tense. Right now it's present tense. You're sitting down watching this video and you want to tell a story about something that happened in the past. And there is a sequence of events, right? And so this is the past, right? So um, you're going to use some um, some elements to give sequence to these events. So, and this is what we're doing here. So first this happened, then this happened, then this happened, and then this happened. So the amount of time can be 1 year, right? Or it can be here 2 days. So, or here it could be 3 hours, right? So these elements here, these two elements, we use to give structure to the sequence of those things that happened in the past. Yeah. For example, I'm gonna use the examples I have here. Um, so, fuimos al cine, right? Fuimos al cine, y 3 horas después comimos helado. So as you can see here, fuimos al cine. This was one event. Y 3 horas después comimos helado, which is what is written here. Yeah. So there were two events, and I'm connecting them with a sequence. Yeah, and I'm specifying how much time it took from one event to the next one. Then I want to carry on. So apliqué al. Let's say we're here, comimos helado. Okay. Um, then let's say we're gonna do this the second example. Apliqué al trabajo. Okay. This is an event. Apliqué al trabajo y al año siguiente, which is this, al año siguiente, empecé a trabajar. So here, the event here was that I applied to a job. Yeah, for a job. Sorry, applied for a job, and the year after, I started working. Yeah, and yeah, I can do this. I can go on with more. Like I can say here, en 2004 terminé mi universidad. So let's say here I finished my university, right? Y al año siguiente, so and 1 year after, yeah, right here, um, empecé mi maestría. So here, yeah, in this, the event here is that I finished my university, and then 1 year later, yeah, 1 year after, I started my master's. So, how do you practice this? So, the first thing we have to do is to think about a story in the past. Maybe your life, it could be your biography, or it could be like a process in the past, and you're gonna give sequence to it. So, to do so, we are going to, well, of course, practice your Quizlet flashcards. If writing helps you, do it also. And what you're going to do is to tell others or a person or a native person about your biography or a process in the past and give sequence to these events by using time después o a el time siguiente, like 3 años después, 2 años después, o al año siguiente, a la semana siguiente. So you can give the sequence to these events, right? And that's how you're going to practice this. So think about your biography, think about another person's biography or story or a process. Yeah. And yeah, practice this. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Hasta luego.